What does it mean to be comfortable in your home? In the north, it can mean so many different things. Relief from heat, protection from cold, or simply the certainty that you have a quiet refuge from a busy life. A high-performance, energy-efficient home provides these things in abundance, but it also provides so much more. With net zero homes achieving up to 80% efficiency improvements over conventional new builds, there is security in knowing you are protected from rising energy costs and satisfaction in knowing you are doing your part to minimize your environmental footprint. It takes passion and dedication to build homes at this level, but it's a challenge that the builders of the Canadian Home Builders Association of Northern BC have taken head on.
Any home has its structural elements and all of those things, but a net zero home has added variables and things to consider. There's a lot of systems and assemblies and sub-trades and whatnot that all have to kind of come together. They need to be symbiotic and work with each other to really find success at that high performance level. I really like delving into that. I like understanding how one part of a net zero build affects the other and how together they can perform to such a level that you're achieving that ultimate comfort and ultimate low cost of operation, longevity, all of these things. One will complement the other and kind of boost them all up. It's just really fun to put those things all together to kind of hit that model and then execute it on site. It's just such a rewarding process.
One of the emerging expressions is integrated design process. It's been around for a long time in a lot of different manufacturing scenarios. It requires, in the case of homes, the client, the designer, the builder, the mechanical contractors, an energy advisor, and often a mechanical designer to get together early on in the home to ensure that there are no oversights and that we've optimized the trade-offs between systems to achieve the desired result, but making the best choices for the budget.
When people come to me and they want to build a net zero house, my first request from them is that they have to be willing to go through integrated design process where you get together and you talk about here's what you want to get to and here's where we are now and how do we get there together so that we make a plan. And that makes the whole building of the home more efficient. So you're not trying to work things in as you go. You've kind of got a plan laid out and everybody knows where you're going. And overall, it just makes for a better, easier process.
When you don't have to stop on site and go backwards, that's a good day. That's a win. And you're gonna have more of those wins if you've really thoroughly planned out and plotted the project from the beginning.
I think you end up with a longer lasting product with a net zero home because you are more diligent with all of the things that you need to do to make it net zero. You can't build a not quality net zero home because everywhere you cut a corner, you're gonna find out.
I want this house to look after me. I don't want to have to look after the house. And for me, this house is doing that already. It's comfort and it's warm, and we've been in it for a very short time. But we've been from -20 to +12. And so we've seen how the comfort stays the same in here. You're not having to crank things up, turn it down. It's just comfortable, really comfortable.
The house is so warm in the winter, even when it's like 20, 25 below, if we have a sunny day, our furnace doesn't come on. I would highly recommend doing it. I think it's just a smart and responsible thing to do.
There's a lot of different types of comfort that a client can experience in one of these homes, and net zero homes appeal to all of them. There's economic comfort in a low cost of operation or no cost of operation, and also with maximized investment retention over time. There's health comfort. The air quality in these homes is really good. And there's environmental comfort, conscience comfort. It's a low environmental impact and a low footprint, and that feels good. It feels good to build that way and to live in a home that operates that way too. These houses are built today to a standard that is going to be the standard in the future. And so why build today what will be obsolete tomorrow? Build for tomorrow and then capture that benefit down the road.
When we decided to build, we knew for sure that we would build the building to the highest energy efficiency that we could. It just gives us peace of mind knowing that we're living in such a strong, energy efficient building, and we're just really excited to see how it operates in the long term.
I think it would be silly to not consider a highly efficient home if you're going to build a home anyways, because the costs for reaching even just a little bit better of efficiency is not that high. It's everybody's responsibility to do what they can to reduce greenhouse gases, and this is just one of those ways that the general public can get involved, homeowners can get involved by doing it. It's a great way to be able to reduce greenhouse gases without really taking much initiative to do it, other than building a house you were just going to build anyways.
Net zero building is possible with a variety of compositions. We've built a few different compositions where there are different variables and factors that have to be considered, but if we go through the due process, we can arrive at the destination, which is a high performance step 5 net zero home. So there are choices that can be made in the design process that will keep that on track. All of it's achievable, but your path to that destination is going to be different depending on the complexity and composition of the home.
With the changes that we're seeing in the climate and on the landscape right now, it's more important than ever. For us, essentially every home going forward will be a net zero home.
I think this kind of build is going to be first and foremost in the future. It has to be. To make things sustainable for a really long time, you've got to change up something. And so this was our way of doing it. This was something that we could do now at this point, and so that's why we chose to do it.
I think for us to make tracks towards a cleaner future, these homes have to be attainable and appealing to clients for multiple reasons. So we're happy to learn about all those things and try to educate our clients on them so that the houses that are going to be asked for most and most requested are going to be higher performing homes. And that's just a win for everybody.